Hey, what's going on, everybody? Antonio Edwards here, coming at you again with another special video. If you haven't subscribed to my podcast on iTunes, go ahead and subscribe to that. It's called The Real Estate Rich and Famous. It's top real estate podcast on iTunes. Give out some phenomenal content. I interview top millionaires around the country that's moving and shaking and doing big things, guys, in real estate. Also, guys, if you want to go download my free book, go to reirichandfamous.com. But I'm cold as hell out right now outside. I'm just giving this quick walkthrough case study in this video because I know people appreciate the content I give out. I'm in front of my bank right now. I'm going to get a cashier's check. I'm closing on a house today that I'm buying. And I'm just going to give you like a walkthrough as the process of the closing behind the scenes, okay? So right now I'm in front of my bank. I'm gonna go. It's closing day, okay? I have a short sale that got approved from the bank, okay? For $27,000, okay? So I'm paying closing costs. As you know, every transaction that you close, you have to pay closing costs when you buy a property, all right? So I'm gonna get this $28,000+ cashier's check from my bank, and then you're gonna roll with me to the title company. You're gonna watch the closing process. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Alright, guys, so I'm just leaving out the bank, got the cashier's check. We're about to head to the title company in a few. Now, just the amount for the property I'm buying is, as you can see on this cashier's check, the title company wants me to bring a $28,130.34 check to them. Alright, so I'm gonna bring this cashier's check to the title company, alright? And what they're going to do, this money goes to the bank. In exchange, I get the deed to the property and I own the property. So right now we're going to go towards the title company. You're going to ride with me and you're going to see the inside process of a title company and the closing process. All right, Antonio signing off. All right, guys, so I'm back. You roll with me. You've been with me since the beginning of the process. I went to the bank, got the cashier's check. All right, we're right in front of the title company, as you can see. Like, let them see a little bit of the title company. All right, I'm going to drop this check off. All right, I'm going to sign the HUD, and also hopefully I get the keys to the property that I'm buying. I hope they got the keys in there for me because I'm dropping off this $28,000 check. So we're gonna walk on in. We're gonna get a little inside scoop of how the HUD works, right? And we'll kind of go over the numbers and kind of see how I intertwine with the closing attorney that I've been working with here in this Virginia market for 5 years. So come on in.
Do we have everything for your company spelled correctly up here?
Yes.
And this is the proper address that you're purchasing?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you know that today is the 7th.
Yep. And
this is your side. So this is your sales price.
Mm-hmm. These
are the costs on the second page. We'll itemize that in a moment. And there was a credit on the HOA, which goes to the seller, offset here.
Got
so that's your gross amount due.
Mm-hmm.
You have a $500 deposit. Credit for the taxes through today. Provision on the property,
yep.
And a credit on the HOA for the seller paying the HOA dues up through that date.
Gotcha.
Closing date. So that's the total subtraction from that, and this is the amount of your cashier's check.
Gotcha.
Okay.
What's is the HOA?
It's on the second page.
On the second page.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as far as your costs are concerned, this is itemized on the next page. I'll show you that in a moment. And then this is the title insurance for you as a new owner, which we'll send to you in about 30 to 60 days with your original recorded deed. Now, as far as the HOA is concerned, the disclosure package is paid for by the seller. POC is paid outside of closing. All right, so he provided us that check already, and then we'll get that package for you.
Is that monthly?
No, this is the disclosure package. That's a one-time fee.
Okay.
That's paid by the seller.
Gotcha.
As far as the monthly charge,
yep.
The dues for January we collected from you already.
Yep.
That's in that total on the front. That's the $127.56.
Yep.
And then there's a $54 charge to the HOA, a management company, to set you up into their system.
Okay, one time.
That's a one-time.
Okay.
Right, so this is all you have to deal with every month, starting in February.
Okay.
All right, because we're going to send that check out.
Okay.
All right. So any questions on the numbers?
No, that's it. It's pretty
All right.
self-explanatory.
All right. Sign on this line where your name appears and put the managing member, or you can put MM if you want to after it. All right. And then this page, I'll give you the investment rate instead of the 350, and the rest of the title search, the document preparation, the binder fees, etc.
Okay.
And you need your signature right here again.
All right, guys. So this is the HUD right here. This is the main document that discloses all the numbers regarding that transaction for that property. Anything you want to add regarding this HUD, George?
No, but not this particular HUD. But generally, what we do is send the settlement statement or the HUD out to you in advance so you can review it, and we can make sure that you understand all the numbers before you get to the table. And then we'll call you and let you know what your bottom line is that you'll need to bring to closing. All right. All right. This is the title insurance form saying that you're getting the owner's coverage. I just need you to sign right here.
Yep.
And managing member. Okay. Now this is a copy of the deed that's been signed by the seller. So I just want to make sure your name is correct on the deed. So it says Prolific Properties LLC, right?
Yes.
Okay. And this is your correct mailing address. That's where the tax bills will be sent.
Okay.
All right. Other than that, it's just a general warranty deed with the legal description to the property. And it says that Mr. and Mrs. Reese own the property since 2006. He took title in 2006, and then he added his wife in 2009. So you see it's already signed and sealed.
Yep.
And we'll get this recorded tomorrow.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right. So that's the deed. Dropped off cashier's check to the title company with George. Signed the HUD. And this was the deed he just went over, and he's going to record this tomorrow. And he's going to send me a copy of all the paperwork. So now I should be able to get the keys in a few.
Yep. Actually, I'm going to give you a set of copies today.
Okay.
I will send him the original recorded deed in about 30 to 45 days or so after it comes back from the court. So last form I need you just to initial. This is our Privacy Act. Let you know what we do or don't do with your private information. And since we don't have any affiliates, all of your paperwork stays in our file in the office. Of course, we're required to keep it for 7 years, but we keep ours for 10.
Okay.
And then after that, then it's destroyed.
Just initial right here?
Just initial. Okay. All right. Are there any questions, sir?
That's it.
And we are done. We are officially closed.
All right. Sounds good. That's
right.
That's a closing behind the scenes, guys. So get a copy of keys or is?
Yep. Got the keys.
Got some
right
keys.
Right there.
So maybe in the next video, I'll maybe take you to the property and I can show you what I'm going to do. My exit strategy for this property is going to be as far as what the lease option be. All right. So Antonio, we're signing off.
All right. Thank you.
All right, guys. So we just left the closing office. As you can see, we are closed on the house. Got the keys to the property. We have this property. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath townhouse, guys. And this is an area. The rents out here, range from give or take from $875 to $1,000 a month. I haven't seen like even 3 bedrooms go up to like $1150 a month. But this is a 2-bedroom. I believe I can get around like $925, $950 a month. If I want a quick tenant buyer or a tenant inside the property, I probably can get somebody in here for like $900 a month. So we just walk in real quick. Now, given that this is like a association neighborhood, I do have to pay condo fees. So just say if I got somebody in here at just say $925 a month, the condo fees, association fees every month is $125. You subtract that from $925. I mean that gives me $800 net rent in my pocket every month. Not including repairs if I yearly repairs. But we're gonna talk about that topic in a minute. As you can see, I'm just doing a quick walkthrough after I bought the property. Usually I do the walkthroughs beforehand, okay? But I didn't do it for this property. I've seen it many times before I bought it. But another thing too, another quick tip, as far as you going physically to the closing table or whatnot, you don't have to do that. If you're closing, 10, 15 properties every month, buying 10, 15 houses, you can do wire transactions. I do that by me living in a different state. In Virginia's being my market, by me being in Florida, I do a lot of wires. So you can have do the wires, and you have the title company overnight you the documents to sign, and do it like that way. You don't have to physically go into the title company if you're buying houses out of state. Okay. But this is the property, as you can see, just a standard 2-bedroom. I'm going to use this. my exit strategy for this property, I'm going to do a lease option. I do as-is lease options, okay? I'm not going to do anything to this property. As you see, it's how they're going to get it when they come in here, okay? I'm going to probably pretty much sell this in a lease option, or also known as a rent-to-own, for probably about 70 grand, okay? I bought it, as you know, for $28,130.34. That's my all-in acquisitions, okay? I'm not going to do any repairs to the property. I'm going to market this property as a handyman special, rent-to-own / owner financing. Whatever calls I get, whatever attracts that person that calls me, there is obviously going to be a handyman. Usually it might be a contractor, or it might be a family that can't go to a bank to get a loan because they have bad credit. So I'm going to finance them on this property through me, called owner financing, or a land contract, or even a rent-to-own, all right? So they come in here and give me a non-refundable, all right, down payment, whether it's 5 grand or whether it's maybe 3 grand, 4 grand, usually between 3 to 5 grand. So just say if it's 5 grand, they give me 5 grand down, that means I'm in it for 23,000 and some change, all right? I'm selling it to them for 70. So they put 5 grand down, they can have a balance of $65,000 at $925 a month, all right? That gives you the numbers that I'll be in it. So I basically be in it for like 23,000 some change. They give me $925 a month. I give that $125 to the HOA every month, association. That means I keep $800 in my pocket, all right? Plus, they're gonna, let's say they do a 3-year rent to own, 3 years come, they'll be buying this property for $65,000. So you subtract $65,000 from $23,000, that gives you around 42 grand, all right? That would be net profit extra. So I'm getting money up front, 5 grand. I'm getting chunk change in the middle, which is my residual income, which is rent for, just say, 2 to 3 years. And then when they exercise their option 2 to 3 years down the line, they're gonna buy it for $65,000. That's another $42,000 that I'm walking away with. So $5,000 up front, all right? Get the middle money every month, all right? For $800 net in my pocket, and then at the end, let's say the exercise option 2, 3 years down the line, I get $42,000. So you get money up front, money in the middle, and money at the end. It's a win-win-win, and a happy family that's gonna have a house they thought they couldn't own because they thought this possibility wasn't open, because they thought they can. Only thing they knew was traditional way, was to go to the bank to buy a house. So it's gonna be a win-win-win situation. This is the property right here. You're welcome. You've seen from the beginning, and Antonio Edwards signing off. If you got any questions, leave some comments, or feel free to email me if you want any coaching. prolificmentor@gmail.com. Antonio Edwards signing off.